So what is good marketing? So if you had to explain what good marketing is, how would you explain it? I see a lot of businesses that just want to show their features, like their features, maybe a little bit of the benefit type of things on their website, but that's all they're really ever doing. And I don't ever really see a lot of the storyline behind how they really truly have a before and after photo, as I like to say it, or a case study, or give me a story. We buy into stories. We want to see how maybe somebody's life was changed by purchasing the pair of jeans that you sold them, or how they look, that smiling face that we see on Instagram. That's what makes us feel good, is like, wow, they look great in those jeans. I think I'm going to buy those jeans. Or like to say, when I'm looking on Google Maps and I see not one technician, two or three, I see three that done their job wrong, but I see this one person that knew how to operationally excel at providing an extremely valuable offer, a 5-star offer, when 3 other ones failed before. We see these type of stories all the time. Why is that? It's because operationally they've figured out how to be successful. So marketers are really just good at taking on the information that the operations side has given them on who their customer is. And then marketing is able to magnify that problem, that concern, that goal, that desire. That's where they're experts at. They're not taking the features and just shoving it in somebody's face on a website. No, they're wanting to create a story. The best marketers create stories. You're going to devote your time today to the articles and the stories online that are click-worthy, like clickbait, right? Let's be honest. Or the ones that like really truly captivate your attention. If not, you're just going to bypass those ones because you don't want to be sold to. But we are being sold to. We're being sold to every day by the news channels. The news channels are great at what they do. They get us to watch the next article because it's clickbait worthy. And then we watch it and it's like such extreme emotions, no matter if you're a Democrat or no matter if you're a Republican, especially nowadays. It's like, wow. And they're doing exactly what they want you to do. So I hate to get off the topic, but financially, I can make you do certain things with your money in the market and control it. And they know that. So we're laughing now because we know this is being done. So the best marketers, we need to do what they do. They're not selling on a bunch of features. They're actually selling, again, understanding that we all buy on certain emotions. We're emotional people. That's something that sometimes technology can't take the place of. That smiling face, that connection. Again, that news anchor that really is an exciting person, or that politician that we despise and hate, but you know what? You're devoting your time to listen to them. It's like, gosh, I hate that guy, but I'm going to watch him. I'm going to make fun of him, or I'm going to criticize him. But it's doing exactly what's supposed to be done. You're giving your time to listen to them. So that's good marketing. Here's another good example of that too. Good marketing also, it's like a wound. I use the example of a wound. It's like being cut. If I'm cut, where does my attention go? Everything else in my brain shuts off, and I'm going to start directing my attention to that problem that I now have, which is a big gaping wound in my arm that's bleeding out. I'm not worried about anything else. I'm not worried about my hunger, or hey, am I going to lose my job, or hey, what's going to happen in politics. I'm not worried about any of that stuff. That's what good marketing does. It's to slap in the face, to shock us. It's that cold plunge. That's the reason the cold plunge is so well. It shocks the brain. We know this. It dumps you in cold water, and what do you think about? Well, no wonder it works, because your whole brain just shuts off because you have to focus on one thing. I got to breathe. I'm reminded of the story of this guy that wanted to learn from the guru how to make millions of dollars. And he says, hey, meet me at the beach. It's like, okay, why the beach? Just meet me there. He meets him at the beach, and he starts instructing him to go out into the water. So it gets a little bit deeper and a little bit deeper, and the guy's continuing to question, like, what am I doing? What am I doing? And he gets almost about neck high, and he grabs him at the back of the head and he just shoves his head in the water multiple times. He's like, "What are you doing? Stop, stop, stop." And he's gasping for air, like a cold plunge. He's like, "What are you doing?" He said, "What did you just learn?" He said, I don't know. What are you asking?" He said, "What did you think about?" He said, when you were getting ducked, what was you thinking about?" He said, "I wasn't thinking of anything." He said, "I was just trying to breathe." He said, "There you go." So what is good marketing truly? Truly good marketing is the examples I've just gave you. It's the cold plunge, it's the slap in the face, it's the cut on your arm that causes you to stop and say, "Wow, I'm going to devote my attention to that." So if you're not doing that type of good marketing, then what kind of marketing are you doing? Take heed what's being done right now in politics. Learn what they're doing, because they're doing it phenomenally well. They control the markets, they control politically what's happening, and it aggravates us, but it's a good story to remind you that, hey, the best marketers know how to grab your attention and amplify and magnify that, hey, I have a need that I need to take care of. I want this change. I want this. I desire this. I need this goal, whatever. And it stops and it shocks you and it makes you take control and do things today, not tomorrow. Take care.